Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Bryon Smith. And for those of you that don't know me, I create self empowerment, inspirational music, and just wanted to talk to you, share some things with you guys today. I'm here today with a special guest and friend of mine, Valerie Estrella. How are you today?
I'm doing really good. Thank you, Brian, for having me.
Oh, no, it's fine. We've been talking for quite some time, messaging each other via Facebook about getting together and talking because I see you're into a lot of interesting things that is congruent with a lot of things that I'm doing. So with you being nearby, I couldn't wait for us to get together and talk.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. Would you like to share a little bit about yourself?
Yes.
About what you're into?
I recently retired from a 26-year career with the state of California, and I started a blog, and it's regarding health and wellness, as the career that I was working in was really stressful. And in order for me to learn how to manage my stress, I decided to become a yoga instructor and a health and wellness coach. And I decided that the best way for me to get my message out there was to go ahead and just start a blog, and that way I could try to reach as many people as I could with my message about how they can go about transforming their life so that they can just be happy and enjoy and be healthy.
Yes. Yeah, that's why we're here talking today. Yeah, you're into yoga. Would you like to share with them before we forget how they can see you on social media?
Well, I'm currently
see
on. My name is Valerie Estrella, Estrella, and my blog is www.enlightenyourlives.com, enlightenyourlives.com, and maybe you can put a link up to my YouTube channel as well, if possible.
Absolutely.
But mostly I published in my blog. That's what I'm focusing on right now.
Yeah. So. Anyone that's out there, my friends and family out there that are interested in her blog, even if you don't know if you're interested, check it out. And also what really caught my attention was number one, your blog. It started with enlightenment, just like my YouTube channel, like Enlightened, Empowered, Evolved. So that really caught my, we were talking earlier, and I said I don't believe in coincidences and things like that. So that really caught my attention, and also I've been curious about meditation and yoga, and I'm even reading a book I shared with you that you said that you were going to read it. It's the autobiography of a yoga, and it's hard for me to pronounce that name, but Paramahansa Yogananda. I think I'm pronouncing it right. I'm a little rusty on my I don't know what language what I say.
It might be Hindi. I'm not
Hindi
sure.
or Punjabi. I'm a little rusty on that, so I'm not sure. But I just started the book, and it seems to be interesting, and I will definitely share my insight when I'm through with it. But yes, so that's what that was one of the things that really interested me in talking with you, was for you to share with me as well as my friends and family a little bit about yoga. Now, what are the benefits of yoga and meditation? Now, those are two different things, right?
They're two different things, but they go hand in hand with each other. So yoga is traditionally the physical exercises. They call them asanas that you do, and it prepares your body for meditation. So it just helps you get out all that. It loosens you up, and then it relaxes you, so that then when you go to meditate, your mind's not going thinking about too many things at the same time. So they recommend it before meditation, but you don't have to meditate in order to do yoga, and you don't have to do yoga in order to meditate. So But if you want to do both of them, it's good. They go together well. So.
And how has first, how has meditation, how does that benefit people? How would it benefit someone like me, myself?
From my experience, it just has to do with sometimes if you have a lot of maybe stress or anxiety, and you just feel maybe overwhelmed, and it just kind of helps you to be able to focus better, to where you're not thinking about so many things. It's more about just bringing yourself into this present moment, and not thinking so much about the past or the future, and also allowing you to get in touch with your body, and so that then you can become aware. Sometimes we carry tension and stress, and we're not even aware of it. And so if once you become aware that you're holding on to that, then you can start to let it go, and you can just start to feel better.
Yeah, that was a big reason why I really started searching into self-empowerment, to be more relaxed, to live a more relaxed existence, to instead of letting everything out there stress me out, and that's what I was doing. That's how I lived. I don't know if it was because of just that's the way I grew up or whatever, but something was always tapping me on the shoulder saying, hey, slow down and pay attention to this. And then one thing led to another. When I when I was still and quiet, answers started to come, and information, and and it's just been a really great journey. And I really appreciate every step of the way, from where I was to now, and it's drawn people in like yourself and what you're doing into what I'm doing. And I think it's a beautiful thing when you might not have all the answers, and you might not know which way to go, but once you make that first step, then like I said, it's almost like the road illuminates like one step at a time in front of you, and things just happen. But yeah, so back to the yoga and the meditation. So yoga, that loosens up your body, and the meditation centers your mind. And
yeah, I think it just helps you to feel to slow down your thinking, and you're able to focus more on what it is that you want to do. If you're because sometimes you can be thinking about too many things at the same time, and so if you have anxiety, it can just shut down all those extra thoughts that you have, and it can also help you to it lowers like your blood pressure. And so there's a lot of research that's been done, and there's a lot of really good health benefits. So it's really beneficial. So I like to do it. I usually do like guided meditations.
Now you're a teacher, right? But a yoga instructor, and you incorporate the meditation in that as well?
I in the yoga, I do like at the end of the class, it's called Savasana, and where you just kind of like chill out for like 5 minutes, and 5 or 10 minutes, and you just try to just relax as much as you can. And people think it's an easy pose, but it can be the most challenging, because your mind just goes and goes. So but then on top of that, there's also you can actually just meditate like anytime. And I like to do guided meditations just because it kind of keeps you on track, because sometimes you can you'll start meditating, and then next thing you know, you're thinking about your to-do list or other things. And so with the guided meditations, they kind of keep you on track, so then that way you don't wander off too far.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I like to do it.
Yeah, that sounds absolutely wonderful. It sounds very peaceful and serene, and I'm definitely interested. What about is there something, okay, for someone like myself and many others out there, that we could do if we're just starting? Like, it's something easy, if they want to just try it right now or whatever?
Yeah, so I mean, if you're, as long as, well, most people probably aren't driving right now, but So you could just close your eyes and then...
There's nothing for driving?
Yeah, don't do this while you're driving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because...
Well, in the future, I know they're going to have cars that drive themselves, so you might be able to do it then.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
I don't want someone to get in an accident and they're saying they were doing this. But anyway, so, just close your eyes and take a deep breath in to the count of 3, 4, or 5. And then hold it for just 1 second and then exhale to the count of 3, 4, or 5. And then inhale to the count of 3, 4, or 5. And exhale. And we'll do it one more time. So as you inhale, you're inhaling all good things. And as you exhale, you're releasing any stress or negativity. And then on your next inhale, reach your arms out to the side. Take a deep breath in. Bring your hands overhead. And then bring your hands to heart center. And say namaste.
Namaste.
So that's just kind of a real quick way just to kind of
Thank you.
center you, kind of just to help you to relax. And you could do that, anytime. There's a lot of people that sit down at their desks. That would be something really beneficial for them to do. Just every hour, if just because it's like there's more too. That was just super fast, but.
Yeah. Just the breathing, I can just, without trying to put too much on it, but just the breathing, you can tell when you're centering yourself and on your breathing. That in itself does something. I don't know what it's doing, but it's doing something. Something calming. It has a calming effect.
Right. So. Yeah. Because it's like when you were talking earlier about how sometimes you get stressed and it's like. And you said you didn't know if it was because that's how you were raised or something different, But I think it's like everybody has that. Stress, I think it's like we all think that like we're the only one that goes through that, but it's like part of being human because we have that fight or flight response, and so it kicks in, and it's like it kicks in at times when it's probably not necessary, I mean it's there to like protect us, in case we need to run really fast or whatever, but
of course.
And it comes when times when there's really nothing going on, and then we like get that response. And
and that kind of reminds me of someone I was talking to on Facebook. That I can't remember exactly what it was, but she responded to one of my posts and said that what if she feels fear and anxiety all the time, and I basically said, you'll see where I'm coming from. Fear, that's a natural part of being human that lets you know that you're in danger or something like that. But if you're feeling fear constantly, then you have to get to the root of that and deal with that. But don't feel guilty for experiencing fear itself, because that's our natural signal, human emotion, so.
Yeah, and I do think it has a lot to do with what you think about too, because a lot of the things in the news and you read about in the paper, and in my prior career in law enforcement, you read a lot about a lot of bad things that happen, and
that's what I have eliminated pretty much from my life, is reading the newspaper. I mean, if it's something I really need to find out about, somebody's going to tell me, but I used to be an avid news watcher, and I just don't, because it depressed me, and like you said, it made me feel, feelings of fear often, because it's always this person is killed, just death and tragedy, and and they know that people feed off that, and unfortunately, and that drives their rating. So, but they have one less person watching now.
Yeah, me too. I'm with you on that.
So I try to put as much positive into my life as possible to try to it's working. I can't say try, but it's working. That's why a lot of the music that I do, I listen to it. Like I tell people, I listen to it myself, and it's like hearing my own voice affirm things to me. But before we go, would you like to share one more time your blog?
It's enlightenyourlives.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enlightenyourlives.com. So look for that, and look on my page for a link to her blog and to information in regards to her yoga and whatever else we get into that will empower us and motivate us and inspire us. And I thank you for tuning in today, and thank you for sharing a little bit of your time with Valerie and I. And we'll see you soon.
Thank
Peace.
you. Peace out.